Welcome back as news across Nigeria focuses on Delta State now, a two-day forum to stimulate private sector investment and allow for partnership between the government and the public sector has been put in place by the Niger Delta Development Forum. At the event which held in Asaba, the capital, members of the group preferred solutions to problems they believe have been hurdles to development in the Niger Delta region.
You can afford that, you know.
This was what the gathering looked like on the first day of the forum. Members of both the public and private sectors in one room, listening intently to what speaker after speaker had to say.
The youth in the Niger Delta need to be engaged.
The host governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, charged the forum to identify areas that the Niger Delta state could cooperate some more on.
While we have got certain things right, there are others that need our attention and follow-up. Specifically, I welcome ideas on how we can reposition our agricultural economies, undertake public investments in critical social and economic infrastructure, and accelerate industrialization in our various states.
For the USAID Nigeria Mission Director, the governments in the region need to focus on two critical areas.
The first, as I said earlier, was infrastructure. The inability to move in this part of the region is choking this region, both east to west, but also north to south. And the second is security.
They also say the focus on oil, which the Niger Delta is famous for, needs to shift.
If you look at including Nollywood, entertainment, and all of these in the rebasing of the Nigerian economy and the impact of that, you will find that stronger attention to commercializing culture in a global way will earn Nigeria more revenue.
Partnering is how to advise government to begin to look at the ways to develop those sectors so that inclusive growth will occur.
The volatility is usually somebody who wants something. You need to find out what the person wants. What are the person's root problems? You know, there are not many human beings who are just naturally aggressive or naturally militant per se. Usually there is a grievance. What is the grievance? Let's address the grievance.
This is not the first forum or conference on issues affecting development in the Niger Delta, but events like this keep them on the front burner. Indigents and residents alike can only hope that recommendations reached here will help improve not only their economies, but also their standard of living.
And staying in Delta State as a matter of fact, but away from the economy, the Nigerian Navy Central Naval Command has handed over 93 drums of illegally refined automotive gas oil ago to officers of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Delta State. Briefing journalists at the Nigeria Navy ship Delta base in Warri, the Navy Commander Shehu Tasiu says the command acted on a tip-off that led to the arrest of 2 suspects, as well as a vessel, a trailer, petroleum products stored in a warehouse in Otukutu, Ogeli, South Local Government area of Delta State.
1 Cotonou boat, 1 trailer with 2 suspects, and 93 drums of illegally refined automotive gas oil arrested by the men of the Nigerian Navy ship Delta in Warri, Delta State. They are to be handed over to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, for further investigation and prosecution. Base Operations Officer of NNS Delta, Navy Commander Shehu Tasiu, gives an account of the latest conquest by his command.
If there are no buyers, there can be sellers.
It's true.
And we believe that the fight against crude oil theft, or generally petroleum products, the theft of petroleum products, should be all-encompassing. It shouldn't just stop at the points where they cook this diesel. Also the retailers If you are able to stop the retailers from doing their business, definitely those cooking the diesel, they will be out of business, and at the end of the day, they will stop tampering with the pipelines.
The divisional officer of the NSCDC Warri South, Alexander Iwonihe, after the handover, says his organization will be expeditious in handling the matter.
We cannot destroy them here. We could be considering the environment that we are now. If you want to destroy them, it's going to affect so many things. So what we are going to do for now is we are going to look for a way to see how we can evacuate them to a safer place, just like we have always been doing, making sure that those people that are involved are prosecuted and brought to book. I want to assure you that these ones also will not go unpunished.
The Nigerian Navy Central Naval Command again shows it's leaving no stone unturned as efforts are intensified in the war against illegal oil bunkering.
And that story from Delta State on illegal oil bunkering brings this edition of News Across Nigeria to pause. I'm Olumide Mukoli. Thanks for watching. See you again.